Anxiety affects millions worldwide. People don't like anxiety. They criticize and judge the emotion and reason behind it. What if I tell you that it is not helpful and not needed to handle the anxiety? In today's video, I'm going to talk about advanced practices from neuroscience and psychology that have effective, evidence-based strategies to manage the anxiety. This video highlights 5 essential coping skills for anxiety which can be used anytime and anywhere. There are different types of anxieties such as health anxiety, social anxiety, generalized anxiety, and phobias. But the good news is that foundational skills and methods to handle them are same. So when you are becoming good in these skills which I am going to talk today, your anxiety will not deviate and grow in other related areas. Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Riya and I am a certified mental health professional. Every day I help people overcome mental and emotional health issues using neuroscience-based information, tips, techniques, and skills. So first technique is mindful breathing. This simple practice activates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming the overactive amygdala and enhancing rational thinking. Techniques like inhaling for 4 count and exhaling for 6 can provide instant relief in stressful situations. And reason behind that is researchers found that people under stress and fearful thinking are actually not breathing properly. They are doing shallow breathing or holding the breath, which is only good enough to keep this body and brain alive that time. However, the required amount of oxygen in body and brain is much higher. So when you supply extra oxygen to your body and brain throughout the day by practicing deep breathing exercise, it's very supportive to your nervous system to feel calm and it contributes to grounding. You might have noticed how you automatically have a sigh of relief after you complete an important task. What is that? Well, that was your body was releasing negative energy and stress by exhaling. So same thing we want to do through deep breathing too. So please keep doing it, any type of deep breathing exercise, and notice the difference of anxiety and stress levels with regards to decrease in your physical and psychological symptoms. The second method is cognitive reframing. This is a technique from cognitive behavior therapy. Anxiety means the person is naturally falling into negative thinking, negative assumptions, negative predictions, worst case scenario, and only focusing on the failures from the past. Reframing helps challenge and replace those negative thought patterns with balanced perspective. For example, you can transfer a negative statement such as "I always fail" into a practical thought that mistakes are part of learning. Or you can say, "It's not a failure if I learned my lesson from this." I want to highlight that you would need to practice this skill in writing. It is most challenging part of anxiety. So whenever any negative thought is showing up, just accept it and try to reframe and rewrite it differently. If you can't think of any alternative in that moment, it's okay. Take a break, go for some walk, return to it later, and ask yourself, Can I look at this thought differently? Keep practicing in writing. When you become good in writing an alternative thought, then it will become easier to do the same work at thought level. I hope you are finding this video helpful. If yes, it would make sense to like and subscribe so you continue receiving my new videos without looking for them. So now third method, it is to challenge anxiety every day by movement. Some kind of body movement. When you are feeling worried and stressed out, it could be exercise, it could be cardio, yoga, stretching, nature walk. Release endorphins and lower the cortisol levels. Studies show that it can reduce anxiety symptoms up to 35% by doing physical activity. It's a crucial tool. And keep doing that movement until you start feeling physically and psychologically exhausted. Release anxious energy through body movement. It will help you in getting grounded and having a better headspace. Fourth evergreen method is grounding techniques. There are many types of grounding techniques, such as walking barefoot, walking anywhere in Mother Nature, stretching, warm bath, drinking coffee, herbal tea. But all in all, you would need to be innovative and customize your grounding technique. So sit with a pen and paper and ask yourself what makes you feel better. Of course, we are not talking about using addictions and bad habits, but write it down and read. You can also read about positive coping mechanisms and select as many as you want. Add different and short activities throughout the day to give yourself mental rest. This is the whole purpose of doing them. They will help you anchor in the present moment. The fifth great method is journaling. Write your thoughts and emotions. It will help you process related feelings and stress. Now, some people have misunderstanding that they have to save the journal and there could be a breach of privacy. Well, you don't have to save that journal. That is a myth. You don't have to keep it. No one has to read it. You don't have to read it. There are different type of journal writing methods and not every journal need to be saved and kept. So you don't have to save these writings. Just keep writing, write in detail, and then tear them, burn them, throw in the anywhere, toilet papers, anywhere, throwing it away, getting rid of it. So by doing that, a time will come you will find your rational mind is waking up and it is reframing the worries. At that stage, you are going to enjoy journal writing. Regarding worries, I'm going to suggest writing instead of talking about them 1,000 times a day with anyone you know. That gives temporary emotional relief. Talking gives temporary emotional relief, but it takes you away from handling anxiety using science and building self-confidence that I can handle my issues, my worries on my own. By integrating all these different skills, such as starting day with mindful breathing, ending it with journal writing, all of this will create holistic approach to manage anxiety. Supported by neuroscience, all these methods reduce amygdala hyperactivity. It strengthens the prefrontal cortex and encourage healthier thought patterns. Anxiety doesn't have to dominate your life. These tools empower you to take control, build resilience, and thrive despite getting fearful. Despite of knowing all these tools and practices, if you are struggling and unable to practice them, you can reach out to work on your worries. You can reach out to me, any other mental health professional you trust. I am trained in special treatment approach. It is called EMDR, and it has great success in overcoming anxiety and stress. My contact details are there in description box below. Here I want to add in there, also pay attention to what you are eating. If you are taking something, maybe taking high sugary stuff, processed foods, junk food, all of that contribute to anxiety and stress due to those toxic chemicals and spike in blood sugar. By accident, I mentioned coffee before. What I was trying to say, it could be, there are different type of coffees available now. You can choose the uncaffeinated coffee, which have less caffeine in there. You can choose green tea. You can make coffee in a manner that it is not very strong, because hard coffee is stimulant to the brain, means your anxiety gonna grow with that. So also looking into changing the habits is not just a method of the way you are thinking and your perspective and your opinion. It does require change in lifestyle. It requires change in mindset, looking at life differently. That's what the role of therapist is. They can teach you, train you how to change your outlook, your worldview about everything, how to not to worry but look at it differently. So therapist can help. And what else I want to add here is also look at the root causes of anxiety and worry. What is the issue? Where is coming from? Is it legit? Is it assumed? So really going into solution search instead of holding the cause and not doing anything about it. Sometime you may find you are able to do certain things about it, but you are not doing. Sometime you may find you are working towards it, but it's not working. Sometime you may find it's out of my control. So no matter what the scenario is, anxiety can be handled at psychological level, at physical level, chemical level, all different levels it can be handled, and there are lot of layers, lot of things to learn about it. I hope you find today's video helpful. I look forward to reading your comments and your thoughts, your views, how you handle your anxiety, what work for you, what do not work for you, what you would like anyone else to know about anxiety, what you want to teach to others. So please feel free to share your experience, your wisdom, your tips in the comment section below. You will also find another related video somewhere here on the screen. So I hope you find this video helpful. I will talk to you next time. Bye for now. Take care.